Well, it's very entertaining this year because we have, not that it wasn't last year, but we have changed it up so much from the beginning of the first year to the end, and everything's just screwy and split sideways. We have, for the first time, Nikita and Michael are together, so it's them trying to get used to them actually literally being together and working together. The relationship problems they have with that. Percy maybe out of the picture a little bit for now, but not really. He's still there, and there's a lot of turnover with who's controlling division now. We find out that Oversight, who is division's boss, they're in almost every episode now too. So it's a very like, where's Burkhoff gonna go? Is he still stuck in division? Is he gonna help us? Like it's really exciting right now. And we've only done one episode so far, so and I can't really. I've answered about 3 of those things already with what I just said, but I can't say it yet. So.
Cool.
Well, where would you like to see your character go? I mean, if we gave you full creative control, would you have anything that you'd love to do?
You know, I feel that I was really fortunate in the first season that when they gave me, when they kind of delved into Michael's background, it was exactly what they told me it was going to be when we shot the pilot, and they stuck to it. So it did a lot of things that I would have wanted them to do. So I'm really like, I don't know about everybody else, but for me, I was very happy with that. There's a couple little small things like we never knew where he lived or anything like that. Now we never will. Now that he's with Nikita. So I think I've never been used to, because when the 2 shows that I had done before with Once and Again in ER, they were very based on drama and relationships that built over time. And on this one, it's action-packed and so fast, and so many things happen in one episode that could have been a season finale for anything else. That I'm not used to going that fast-paced. It's a lot of fun, but it's different. So everything that happened in that first year was insane to me. That could have lasted, 5 or 6 years, especially for Michael. So for now, I'd like to see if they delve into his past, of other things that he may not remember. There's a lot of cool things that they can do with this vision and oversight, and go into like some sort of brainwash type of thing where you may have had a different past that you don't even know, and they can easily go into that. And they may start doing that. I'm not sure about for Michael, but possibly for Nikita. So it's gonna be interesting.
What is it like filming all those action scenes, especially since you're saying that it's kind of new to you?
I got lucky. I did a film that hasn't come out, but for 2.5 months in Peru, and called El Dorado, and it was an all action film, and so that was kind of my training, and then I went straight into this, and it's fun. I mean, it's like, reminds me of being in Louisiana when I was a kid and just running around playing war or whatever that it is that we did with the sticks, but now it actually being a little bit more realistic, and you learn a lot, and with our new stunt coordinator this year has been great so far, is making Michael a little bit more, I made him more of a bruiser last year, a type of fighter, not like that fancy or special, but just more good at what he does. And this year they're training him to be like even deadlier, even scarier, and that's stuff that I really have to learn. So it's a blast. Like it's awesome. It's exhausting because you're doing so much work, and then you add on to the fact that you have to train, do all these other things too. But we're all in Toronto, far from our homes in LA, so kind of just band together and do as much work as you can while you're there.
In season 1, it seems Nikita's story, her arc is more about redemption, while yours is kind of more about revenge. Are we still going to see Michael going for revenge against Percy?
I think Percy's a little bit at the bottom of the list right now for their worries, their current worries. Once again, we just started. We're about to start episode 2 on Monday. But I think that he learned a lot this first year, and so I don't think he's as revenge oriented in the beginning of this. But what I think we're going to do is we're going to see more of the hardships between them being together and being kind of different with how they handle things, and having to have those like relationship fights while trying to save the world.
Yeah.
And I think you'll see a lot of weird things come out of their past, which I think it's going to be more of a past year, it feels like
Okay.
where, because we didn't get into that at all here in season 1, and I think we're going to do a lot of that this year.
How much do you like to know ahead of time of what's going to happen for your character, or would you rather just find out as it goes along?
I think the sick part of me likes to find out as we go along, but it's smart to try and ask the questions and see what's going on. Maggie's always on that. She's got a clear idea of what's going on this year, and I don't think any of the rest of us do. We can. Craig's great about it, but he wants to be secretive as well. You don't want to learn too much. Like, for instance, we're starting episode 2 on Monday. We just got episode 3 to read, but I'm not going to touch it because I don't want to see that or that affect what we're going to do for episode 2. So much happens in each episode that I might start thinking, into the future. So you give them like an outline, like what might happen this year. And then you hope they kind of stick to it because they can change their minds if they want to. But we have, a great team, and so far they've made everything very smooth, and it's been a ton of fun. And there's been no, screw-ups or anything like that, so everybody's happy.
Michael really took care of Alex, it seemed, in season 1. So are we going to see a different kind of relationship between them, or even see them really interact at all?
Yeah, that's the strange thing, is I was so used to having my suits and walking around Division, and now we're wearing like whatever we find at department stores and are on the run, and we don't have a base of operation. I don't even know if I'm going to be in Division. So it's strange, but they're gonna run in because.
Is it almost reversed like Nikita and Alex? How Nikita always tried to come in and foil things. Now Alex is going to be.
Yeah, she is. I mean, she's got a lot going on with herself, with her character this year, and there's her trying to figure out. She's using Division to. She's not exactly a part of it, but she's sort of like the free agent kind of thing right now. So we're gonna run into each other for sure. We do almost immediately. I'll say that. And. I don't know. We have to see how that grows.
Yeah.
Right now, they're trying to make it like, I'm sure it'll change over time, but I think right now they're trying to make it like she has stabbed us in the back and things like that. But obviously there are reasons for whatever, everything that everyone does. So I think that'll unfold that it wasn't so malicious. But I just don't know how quickly it'll happen. I don't know if it could happen in episode 2 for all I know.
Yeah.
What was your favorite episode to film in season 1 and why?
I think it was the ones with the actor Haas Lehman, who played the guy who killed my family, or my ex-best friend, who were so much fun. But I think the first one where I actually showed him with his family, his kid, there's a lot of work in that episode, but that was definitely the most fun. I had to like shave and change things up, and because you got to see how he was even created, created him into being who he was, and that he was a lot more happy-go-lucky and fun-loving, before that. So to be able to do all of that, and then the intercutting of the writing of going back into playing, Michael in Division, and then going back into the past was so much work, but worth it. It was a lot of fun. That's probably my favorite so far.
Are we almost going to see any funny moments between Michael and Nikita? They're always so serious. So even just try to be a normal couple.
I think they'll. I think they'll have to this year too. It's now that they're together, that there's just just logically there are going to be more funny moments. There kind of already are, and there's another character involved too who's helping out with the funny moments as well. That's probably all I can say.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, Shane. Thank you.